Thank you for letting us visit Second Chance Animal Sanctuary. Such an amazing thing that you guys do. And congratulations with Raise the Region. I see that really took off for you guys, so that was really exciting to see. So tell us a little about Second Chance, what you guys do. Just, let's start out how Second Chance started.
It started in 2001. I had made a trip out to Best Friends in Utah, one of the largest no-kill sanctuaries in the country, and volunteered for a week, and it just was amazing what I saw. Our local SPCA at the time was overwhelmed. They just didn't have enough capacity for what's out there. So got a handful of friends together. We started a nonprofit, and from there on, we just kept making awareness of the county that we were here. We helped people with fostering dogs. We had a board generated, whatever, and then we just tried to make an awareness of where we were doing and what we were doing and what we stand for. And then in 2012 or 13, somebody donated 10 acres of land to us, and that was the first step.
And that's how that first got started.
It was a long, it was many years.
You worked really hard to where you are, so
right.
I'm sure all the animals thank you for it too.
They do as much for us as we do for them.
So showing us around, you have 2 areas for the cats, and all the cats are so nice and so fluffy. Absolutely love them. Now, can you tell us, do you have a favorite cat?
I've had many favorites, especially if they've been here for a while. I'll take them out to the shared home, different places, fall in love with them, but not when I decide maybe I'll take this cat home. They get adopted.
Yeah. Well, see, maybe that's a good thing then.
It is. We take them to First Citizens Bank on Fridays. And from there, a lot of the cats get to meet people and people get to meet them. And they come out and they find a home.
So most of the cats you have, are they coming in from certain homes that can't take care of them anymore? Or are they just right off the streets? Or how does that work?
It's quite a blend. We get many from homes that for some reason have to give up their cats.
Okay.
And also we get from individuals that have found cats. So from those 2 sources, sometimes, like we have right now, we have a mama cat coming in that's ready to have kittens. They come to us that way. And we don't take outdoor or feral cats because they're not happy here. But sometimes we take the kittens that they have and we can socialize
adjust them
and get them ready.
Yep. And you guys do, very well at sanitizing, making sure all the animals are well taken care of before you introduce them to anybody or, any of the animals. So, props to that because that takes a lot of work. And I love that you guys just, have cats running around, dogs running around. How many adoption forms do you guys think you get within a week or a month?
That varies by season. It really does. Or by what people see. Like if they see we have a litter of kittens, we may have 25 applications in 1 week, In the winter, like January, February was very slow. I think it's after the holidays, people are kind of inside more and they're not looking to add to their families. So I guess if we averaged it out over an entire year, that's tough. I'd say maybe 10 applications a week.
Okay.
Total for any dog or cat.
We talked about with the application process, you do vet out the possible future owners, making sure that their home is set and safe for, whether it's a cat or a dog or anything like that. So I always tell people, if you see an animal that you want to adopt, cat or dog or anything, and it doesn't happen, don't ever give up because there's always animals that need your lovin's. So
many people fill out an application form and the cat or dog they're looking for isn't here.
Yeah.
But maybe next week it could be here. When they do come in, we kind of talk to them, get an idea of what they're looking for in a dog or a cat, and then show them, they go around, they go in with the cats, and if it's a dog they're looking at, our dog manager kind of brings the dog out. That's a meet and greet for them.
Yeah.
If they have cats or dogs at home, we ask, especially if they have dogs, that they bring the dog in. We take them up in the dog park.
You have a huge dog park.
See if the dogs get along with each other. If they don't, it's a red flag.
Yeah.
We really want to let them.
It's all about the dogs. Yeah, all about the dogs and cats. All of them.
The thing is, the cats or the dogs, they're the ones that do the adopting.
Yep. Whatever makes them happy. Exactly. And that's how it always works out. So we had the opportunity to go see all the cats and all the puppy dogs. And I call all the dogs puppies because in my heart, even if they're 100 years old, they're still a puppy. How many dogs do you have right now up for adoption?
I think 8.
Jess and I had the opportunity to walk 2 of the dogs, and you said they were actually brought in together, right?
They came together. They're around 8 years old.
They are
Nicest 2
adorable.
dogs, but the owner couldn't go back home basically and couldn't care for them anymore. So cried.
Yeah.
Wanted to find a good home. That's what we try to do.
Yep.
Get that perfect match.
Oh, yeah. And you can tell those 2 are inseparable. They love each other.
If they can go to a home together, it would be ideal.
They're so
These 2
cute.
dogs are just so much brothers, brother and sister.
Yeah.
And they're very good together.
Yes, they are. Have you guys ever had someone bring in like a cat and a dog from the same home? Have you ever tried to adopt that way?
It's usually 2 cats or 2 dogs or whatever.
Yeah.
We've had cats come in, and Vicky, our cat manager, she'll go through and recommend that these 2 cats go, or recommend they don't.
Yeah.
Because sometimes they say, okay, we came together, we don't want to go
Yeah,
together.
we're okay being separate.
Walking through, the dogs seem so well trained. Who gets them to that point? Because I can't believe that every dog comes in at that level of training.
Not every dog does, but there are some that come in that are ready to go almost. But first, our dog manager just gets to know the dog and keeps a record of everything that happens with the dog. And we also go through and they get spayed and neutered if they need to. They get all of their health checks. They get microchipped. But then from that point on, she sees they're well enough to go out with people. So we have a lot of volunteers that come out and walk them. And the volunteers, as they're walking them, will give us reports. Some of the volunteers are at the level where they try to get the dogs to do a trick, but they really get to know the animals. And I think with cats and dogs, probably the most important job is to do that, to walk the dogs, to socialize them, to take them up in the dog park. And the same thing with the cats. Just go in and sit with them and play with the toys with them and do things. Those are the ways that we get these animals to the point where they are ready for a family.
Okay. Now, is that the same process? Like, say you have a dog comes in that has dog aggression because of anxiety. Is it the same process with that type of dog as well?
It's a slower process. One of the things that we try to do in assessing a dog is to, for the dog's safety, kind of keep it back away from the public for a while until we really get to know the dog. Because if the dog bites someone, it has a record.
Yeah.
A rap sheet kind of. And it can be so the dog can't get adopted. And we have dogs that are here for a year or more. And we have a dog trainer that actually can come in those cases too. But our dog manager, she's the first step that really kind of assesses what the dog needs. And then from there, it goes in lots of different directions.
Okay.
So one of the things that you told us that I think everybody should know is the donations and things you receive. That goes straight to the animals.
Yes, we are not funded by any government agency or anything. We exist because of people and their donations.
Yep.
All the donations we receive from people go towards directly caring for those animals. If it's something we need, like a building, our van or whatever, or a park, those have all come from grants. So we use grants to get the larger things, but donations go, and we have a wish list. We have 6 or 7 places now for people to donate. That goes to all the care needed for these animals.
That's amazing. So as long as you guys hear that, when you donate, it goes to all the puppies and kitties. We have a dog right now just chilling here. You should see this beast. He's so cute.
When we started this building, we were looking for something that could have people and their animals' voices. And what it is, it's a huge section of wall.
Yes.
And people can donate these, I think they're 3x3 plaques in memory for their dog, their cat, and also some of them are a memorial to people that love dogs or cats or animals.
Yeah.
And so when you look at this, you look at it one way and it's actually the face of an animal.
Yes.
You look at it another way and it's a paw print.
Yeah.
But it's called the Voices Mural. It's a chance for people to voice their memory of animals.
That's so sweet. And if you ever get a chance to go to Second Chance, highly recommend it. You guys have photos all over of all the cats and dogs that you were able to adopt out. You might need a little bigger building just for the photos.
Every year we put we have a photo of every cat, every dog that comes to us. And at the end of their time, when they go to a family, their picture remains.
Yeah.
So all around the center of our building are 2 lines, a double line of cats and dogs for like 2 years.
Yeah.
Then when we come to the next year, we put those old pictures in books. So if you've adopted a dog or cat from us, the pictures
It's still
are on
in
the
there.
wall or they're in a book. We just love to see them. And
Yeah.
everyone
Oh,
has
it's
a
amazing.
memory. They're talking to us from there.
Yep.
We have a tunnel at the top of the wall where the cats sometimes
Yes,
reach down
I
and grab
see.
them.
You created this tunnel, right, for all the cats?
Yes.
And maybe
because-
one dog?
Yeah, well, it was never for the dog. The dog dog found it. But the cats can escape up to this tunnel that goes all around the top
Yeah.
of the building.
Curiosity, you know?
We have one small section, which is, it's a sad section, but it's in a way a good section. It helps us remember that some animals, their lives can't continue because of some reason.
Yes.
We have veterinarians make the decision if it ever comes to the point where there's a question, can this animal's life continue? If it can, the veterinarians recommend it, and we do everything we can to help that animal.
Yeah.
If they recommend that it's such a struggle for that dog or cat to continue, then they recommend the other choice. So we are, in effect, no kill in one way. And we call ourselves lifetime care.
Yeah.
Because we do everything to keep an animal alive unless the situation for that animal is so sad. And then veterinarians make that decision.
Yeah. So I would like to say with the rainbow wall that you have, I don't know if that's what you call it.
We
but
can call it
rainbow wall.
So we
Back-
have maybe around 24 dogs and cats that for some reason they've been ill, they've been injured, they've had a tumor,
Yeah.
and different things, or whatever the veterinarians will recommend that.
But it's amazing how you don't actually have a lot of them. You guys take so much care, so well cared for all the animals. And it just goes to show. I mean, even look at the wall. Yes, it's a set wall, but there's not many because, you know, you adopt them out or you take care of them. And like you said, you're a lifetime care provider for the animals. And I can tell you just by looking at all these cats and dogs and how much they love you guys, you're wonderful people. You are.
And every
you really
one
are.
of them has a story.
Yep.
And if they survived, you might say, and went to a family,
Mm-hmm.
fantastic. If they didn't, their pictures are there as a forever memory.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Keep going, keep helping as
Yeah.
much as you can.
And you guys do so much for every individual cat and individual dog. You were mentioning the cats and dogs that you used to have years ago that you still remember. Like you said, every animal has a story, and you guys know a whole bunch of stories. We appreciate everything you do. So I did see that you do have a new drop location for any food, cleaning supplies you have, blankets like that. We'll make sure to put that out there as well. But what is one thing that you guys seem to always need?
In the list, it varies. Always, especially dry cat food. We have quite a few different programs to help cats with that. We have special foods or the normal foods that we use all the time, but any food we can help with dry cat food. The needs are there, and the need to have you come out.
Yeah.
That would be the biggest need, to have come out and
Socialize the animal. Yep.
You know, it's amazing. We do everything we can for the dogs and cats, but it's amazing how much more being around them does for everyone.
Oh, yeah. It's wonderful. We just saw a lady leave who was walking a dog that she found, right?
Yes.
And she comes a couple times a week, walks the dog. And it's amazing that, you know, you have such great volunteers and you guys work so hard at this. It's unreal how much you guys do. And, you know, if anybody is interested in donating, where can they go to donate?
They can go to our website and find out the places. They can find out what we need. We keep a wish list out there to keep being updated. As we said, we have 7 places. We think we might even have another one coming up.
That's amazing.
And they're just people that said, put a canister out here, put a barrel out here, and people can donate. Some have been here since this building opened. We have 2 new ones this last month.
Yeah. And a lot of people don't know, you have a bunch of other programs that you do under Second Chance. Do you want to talk about any of those?
We have a lot of programs. We try to get a sense of Tioga County and what people need.
Yep.
And through that and through the animals that come into us, we have a compassion fund that helps people with vet costs, different things that they may encounter that they don't expect.
Okay.
We have 2 programs we are enlarging for senior dogs and senior cats. The senior dogs is called Gray Whiskers. The
So
senior
cute.
cats is called the 10th Life.
Yeah.
And those are there to help encourage people to hold on those senior dogs.
Yeah.
And if we have them, to adopt them. And we do different incentives to do that.
And you have a fostering program, correct?
Yep. We have quite a few. We can always need more. We always need more. We have people that foster the youngest of puppies and kittens and dogs and cats that just are not happy here. And we try to help them along through a foster home.
Yeah.
We have another program called Guardian Homes. That program, and we could probably have 24 of these. They are places that their kind hearts have become a beacon for them to accumulate from others leaving them and whatever, a large number of cats,
Yes.
20 to 60 cats. And we're able to, through Guardian Homes, assist them in the foods for their homes as they work to get them spayed and neutered. But they provide the care, and we help them along with being a guardian home for these cats.
Yeah, it's amazing. Just talking to all of you, it's not just about Second Chance Animal Sanctuary. You guys help so many. It's about the animals is what it is, whether it's another organization that could use your help or the programs like you mentioned. Anything you can do, you can see it. You will help out as much as you can.
Yes.
And it just shows your love for animals, which I think is the best love in the entire world. If I could, I would adopt all of these.
We celebrate them. We have events, different kind of events, but the bottom line in every event, it's to help the animals and to celebrate their lives.
Yeah, it's amazing. Do you have any events coming up that you would like people to know about?
We have some that we are planning. We're organizing a brand new committee. We've already started that is trying to come up with brand new events.
Okay.
Our newest one is called a show off. That was at across from Weiss at Dr. Shaw's property.
Yes.
That one, we're going to move it, I think, into September.
Okay.
So it's a little bit cooler for the dogs.
Yep. I know I was on vacation this year, so I missed it. I was so excited for it.
Well, we have Chili with a Chance for Chocolate at the Wellsboro Winter Celebration. We're creating brand new ones, and they kind of aren't ready to go yet. But stay tuned. We have a lot of them coming up.
And they can see all those on your Facebook page, your website, everything like that. Again, thank you so much for everything you do. And like I said, just walking here, you can tell it's not about anything except the love for the animals. And you can see it. You can see it on all the animals' faces and everything you do. Thank you so much. People who know me, they know that animals are near and dear to me. So I can't give you enough props for what you do. And, like you said before, even if you want to come in and just give some lovin's to the cats or dogs, absolutely stop up. Any animal, they want to know that you love them, and this is the way to do it. So, and who knows, you might find one you love, and then you got to adopt 5 of them. No, I'm just kidding.
And stop it. We can almost guarantee that there's going to be 1 or 2 or many animals to give you a smile.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I know. Even just walking those 2, it's just wonderful what you guys do. So thank you so much for this. And if anybody has any questions, they can just contact you. Again, they can go right to your website, secondchanceas.org, or right on your Facebook page. And any donations, whether it's food, clothing, cleaning supplies, monetary value, anything like that, or just, donating a hand with taking the dogs for a walk or anything like that, it's always welcomed here at Second Chance. So thank you.